Hello, lovelies. It's going to be a real quick tidbit of information that I have for you today or this week, or it was always today, but whenever you listen to this, whenever you see it, it's not going to be one of my long rambly messages. It's just short, to the point, something I wanted to get off my chest. So last week over on my Facebook page, I did a post about getting into alignment. You hear me, if you're here and if you're around me and if you listen to the things that I say and you see my posts and you watch on the YouTube channel or you listen on the podcast or whatever you do, if you're around me and you see and hear my message, a lot of it I will say to you is all about your energy. Energy is everything. It's something I think I say in pretty much every piece of content that I do, and it's so true. Getting into alignment, raising your energy, being at the top end of the emotional scale rather than the bottom end. So the top end is things like joy, abundance, happiness, fulfillment, contentment, all those wonderful things that we all strive for in our lives. The bottom end, despair, anger, frustration, depression, anxiety, all of those things that none of us want in our lives. And the easiest way to move yourself up the emotional vortex in to get to the top as opposed to being down the bottom is by getting into alignment, by raising your energy, by just feeling good. And I think the reason for this today is because I think so many people overthink that part. So many people think that raising your vibration and getting into alignment and being in the right energy and all of that stuff that you will hear those of us in the manifesting and sort of the sort of the coaching world talk about, you think it's hard and you think there's some kind of trick to it, and that the normal person who doesn't know this stuff can't do it. I am here today to debunk that myth, right? Everybody, no matter who you are, no matter what you know about this stuff, everybody can get into alignment and can raise their vibration and can be an energetic match to things. And it really is as simple as finding something that makes your heart sing. Literally, by doing something that makes you happy, you lift your vibration, you lift your energy, and you get in to alignment with the things that you want. Now, in my post, I wrote out things so simple, so simple. The first one I talked about was watching my amazing football team. So anybody who knows me knows that I am a massive Liverpool fan, that they fill me with joy, that watching them makes my heart sing. They cause me massive frustration, but they also cause me miraculous happiness. Like, seriously, I am so happy and so in the vibe and so in the energy when I'm watching them play, and it really lifts me. And literally, I get out of bed. I'm actually from the UK, as you can tell from my voice, but I live in New Zealand, for those of you that don't know. And so to watch my team, I have to get out of bed on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning. It ranges from times between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. depending on the clocks where they are at the moment. Now, I would not get out of bed and lose sleep, which I also love, which also gets me in alignment. I wouldn't get out of bed and lose all that sleep for something that didn't make my heart sing. They literally make my heart sing. They fill me with joy. Anfield, which I've said many times is my spiritual home. Oh my God, when I step foot in that place, I instantly feel myself light up. It's unbelievable. And when you're in there, when you're in that stadium, and those of you who are into sport and have watched live events, even concerts, right? Doesn't even have to be a sporting event, live events, when you are in the energy of 50, 60,000 people all there for a common goal, all there because they love the band or the team. That energy literally gets into your entire being and lifts you up and lights you up inside. So that was number one on my list. And isn't that easy, right? It's just finding something you love and watching it. That's not hard. The second one on my list was feeling the sun on my face, feeling warmth, right? Again, anyone who knows me, I am massively into hot weather. I do not like cold. I don't like feeling cold. I am not one of these people that say, oh, it's better to be cold because you can chuck on another layer. No, none of that. No. But if that's you, then that's going to light you up inside when it gets cold and you can snuggle in your blankets and feel cozy. That's something that's going to raise your vibration. But for me, it's the opposite. It's the least clothes I have to have on when I can be in, you know, the strappy top and the flip-flops. That's when I feel good, when I can just go outside into the garden and walk and feel the warmth of the sun. It lights me up, which is why I love holidays, which is why I love hot weather places. It's probably why I love, you know, Australia, being from New Zealand where it's freezing. It's always warm in Australia. It's bloody freezing. Sorry, shouldn't swear. Freezing in New Zealand, and I don't like it. So anyway, that's another one. The sun on my face. Meditation and stillness is another one for me, and this is one that I found a bit later in my life. I love to be in meditation. I love to be still. I love to be able to tune into my intuition and just listen to what I need to say, to what I need to hear, to what my body wants to tell me, to what my mind needs to tell me, just to get the chatter, just to make it stop. And meditation and stillness does that for me, and it fills me with joy. And truth be told, it's something I don't do enough of. I was doing a course with a coach probably about 12 months ago now, and she had me meditating every single day, and oh my god, it was blissful. And life gets in the way, and I don't always have time to sit in a transcendental meditation for, 30 minutes every day. But just things like, when you're in the car and you're literally in your own little world inside your head, and the outside chatter stops, that's meditation. Just do that. Make it a habit that when you're brushing your teeth in the morning, for those 2 or 3 minutes that you just stood there, that you're just going to stop the chatter and just be still and just be quiet and just listen. That's meditation. That's all it needs. The other one on my list, I think, was spending time with my girls. My girls, they light me up. They make me smile every single day. My 12-year-old, nearly 13-year-old, is so funny. She's got such a dry, sarcastic sense of humour, and as she's got older, I've always loved being with her. Always. She's such an old soul. I've always loved being around her energy, but as she's got older and she's grown into herself and her confidence, her sense of humour just makes me laugh. She'll just come out with these one-liners and honestly has me in hysterics, and I love that. And my littlest one, who's now double digits, this year she turned 10. Don't know how that happened. I feel like she's still like a toddler. But, she's 10. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how fast time is going. But she makes me smile every single day. She's just got such joy. Just such joy in her eyes. And she reminds me to see life through the eyes of a child, that everything's still magical and fun and amazing, and just being around them makes me smile, raises my vibration. It's unbelievable how easy this stuff is. What else did I put on my list? Coffee with friends talking, and I put deeply talking. None of this small talk malarkey. I don't like that. That's not my energy. That's not. Small talk lowers my vibe and puts me in the lower end of the vortex. But deep deep conversation with people I trust and I love, people who are on my level, who get me, that raises me up so much. I adore it. I adore it. And just going back to the Liverpool thing, and actually this, I've got a Facebook group for Liverpool, which I run and manage. And I've also got my own Facebook group, my coaching group that I run and manage. And both of those places light me up inside too, because in there, we're all there for that common goal and we want to go deep and we all talk about the thing that lights us up and makes us happy. And that collective energy, again, like being at Anfield, it's unbelievable. Collective energy can really raise people. Just makes me happy, and that's where we get deep, and that's where the conversations go deep, and it's not tittle tattle, it's not negative, it's not having a go at anybody, it's literally talking below the surface level, really getting into what makes us tick. And going for coffee with my friends that does that for me, there's nothing better. I'll come our way from that cafe or whatever it is that we've done, just feeling so incredibly lit up. Landing in Manchester when I go home, you may have heard me say, I don't know how many of you are new to me and my things, but I often say, and I've said this many times, and people who know me personally will know this, that when I land at Manchester Airport, I literally feel my entire body just go, oh. It's that feeling of I'm home, I'm content. It's unbelievable. All of the stress just leaves my body. I feel my shoulders that have been up here somewhere because I've just been on a 30-odd hour flight. I feel them just go, oh. I'm home, I'm happy, I'm back, and it just lights me up inside. Just the thought of that makes me so incredibly happy. So I would really love COVID to do one now, so I can go home and have that feeling again, because I miss my family, and I just want to go see them. I miss my home, I miss England, and I just want to bask in that energy and that moment again. So COVID, off you go now. We've all had enough. We all want to be able to get on the planes again. Come on, we're nearly there. Surely we're nearly there. Anyway, eating carrot cake with no guilt. Like literally just sitting and savouring cake that I love. Literally, it's that simple. It's eating a bit of cake. Because I don't allow myself to do it a lot, because I'm generally a healthy person, and I try and eat good foods, and I try and stay healthy, and I try and stay off the sugar. My girls say that's why it's carrot cake that's my favourite, because it's got vegetables in it. I don't know, because that's the cream cheese icing. Really? That's what lights it up, and that's got no carrot in whatsoever. So yeah, just eating a piece of cake and not beating myself up for eating it, actually being able to sit there and just go, yes, I am enjoying every mouthful of this, and this is wonderful and I love it. That lights me up. Watching a favourite film, listening to a favourite song. As I've said in the past before, I am a performer. I get in the car and singing is my thing. And I can get in a car and I can put on a song that makes me feel happy, and I will belt that tune out at the top of my voice, and I can visualize that that song's mine, that I'm singing it, that I'm at the concert, that there's 50,000 people all worshipping me in front of me, and I feel on top of the world. Those things light me up inside. They make me feel incredible. They make me feel happy. They raise me up. And it really does get to be that simple. Don't overthink it. I think sometimes it's the pressure we put on ourselves, the pressure to actually feel like manifestation is hard, and it's something that none of us can do, and it takes a guru or a teacher or a coach or whatever. Sorry, had a phone call. Somebody always calls me when I'm trying to do these things for you. Anyway, I was nearly at the end. I'd rambled long enough. Yeah, doesn't have to be complicated. Don't make it too complicated. Find things that make your heart sing. Find things that make you happy. Go out and do them. Do not put too much pressure on yourself with this stuff. It's not about making it hard. It's not complicated. Anybody can raise their vibration. Anybody can make themselves a match for what they want. It's just about feeling good. It really does get to be that simple. If something makes you feel happy, if something makes you feel good, that is going to raise you up to the top end of the vortex and out of the bottom end of emotions. And really, it's the same for everything. If you find yourself feeling a bit low, feeling a bit down, feeling a bit like meh, just do some stuff that light you up. Go and watch a good film. Go and stroke your cat. Get yourself around animals. Eat a piece of cake. Watch your favourite footy team. Go and listen to a song. Perform in your car. And I promise you, it will make you feel better. It will lift you up and it will literally light you up from the inside out. And that is the stuff we need to be doing to get ourselves into vibrational alignment for what we want. It's literally that easy.